Hi, we're here with Ron Peel, who's the COO and CFO of Surefire Social. Hey Ron, why don't you tell everybody about yourself?
Chris, I've been building businesses for the better part of the last 25 years. I was fortunate enough to, early in my career, be involved with radio and learned a lot about local businesses through that affiliation. And we were able to grow that company, take it public, and ultimately sell it. Then I began learning about digital businesses working under the umbrella of Steve Case. I was at AOL and Time Warner and Revolution, and built a venture capital group at AOL and made strategic investments in early stage companies that had a strategic fit with AOL. So I know a lot about what it takes to build companies. I've learned a lot about how capital flows to needs and opportunities, and I think there's a real need for small businesses today who are barraged with the shiny objects I've heard you so aptly talk about, and trying to really get their arms around how to incorporate those latest and greatest internet trends into their own business. And it's hard to do. And I see the opportunity for Surefire to help bridge that, to help those small businesses harness the power of those tools to incorporate into their own businesses.
In this market, there's growing interest, and probably seems like companies every month sprouting up to service this need. Surefire Social, we have our own point of view on it, and you obviously believe in it because you came here to help join that cause. What do you think is the secret sauce that makes us successful and become a large brand in this market?
What Surefire does is it helps those companies figure out how to maximize the precious capital that they have to generate revenue. There are a host of ways, and there's, as you alluded, there are many companies out there that are offering services to these small businesses. And frankly, some of them will work, some of them won't. What I like about Surefire Social is that they help those companies make the right decisions to incorporate the services that will work for them. They are not just selling services, they are partners with these small they partner with these small companies to evaluate the options and utilize those that are going to be most effective in their small business.
We are creating a new plan around this idea of coaching. We're kind of redefining what coaching is about. Mm-hmm. Can you tell us a little bit more about how that works and how we really scale this idea of coaching, what we've done with personal coaching, and how we're kind of expanding on that idea?
Chris, services are pervasive. Anybody can sign up for Google Analytics. Anybody can sign up for a Facebook page. I think last count 800 million people have already done that. What is useful is being able to use that service, use that tool in a practical way, integrating it into your small business. And that's where Surefire Social comes along, because we have coaches that understand how these businesses work, because they've run businesses and they understand the dynamic, they understand the needs, and they apply those tools in a way that will help these small businesses use them effectively, because the tool in the hands of somebody who doesn't know how to use it isn't effective. So we help these small businesses find a way to take the array of tools that are available to them and use them wisely.
We've been talking with Ron Peel, who is the COO and CFO of Surefire Social. Thanks, Ron.
Thank you, Chris. Pleasure to be here.